Hello, my name is Steffen Kreft. I'm an illustrator and animator and puppet maker, and recently I've been working as the director of the Greytown Arts Festival, and that's what I would like to talk to you about. As my role as a puppeteer, I'm currently working on the show The Kitchen at the End of the World, which is a marionette play. The main character is Cook, but there's also a poet and a musician, and they meet up for a drink and they talk about what they've recently been writing, and whatever they've been writing, they've discovered that it has already been written before. They can't come up with any new original songs or poems. Their friend the mathematician has, while they were talking, come up with the resolution that there's only one last combination of words and musical notes left, and after that it's the end of creativity. And the reason why I'm telling you this story is because the Greytown Arts Festival has taken this theme. So we want to ask musicians and poets and visual artists to interpret the last piece. What would it look like if you could only produce one more piece of art? So for the Greytown Arts Festival, we've got lots of different events, and one of them is a big musical event. One evening, the musicians will present how they would interpret their last songs that they've created especially for the festival. There's also the visual arts exhibition. There's an exhibition at the Greytown Arts Festival that will be in the town hall. And here again, we are going to ask the artists, the visual artists, sculptors, painters, photographers, what would they do if it could be their last piece. We also have a community arts project where we're going to have a huge piece of canvas that's 3.50 meters by 5 meters, and long before the festival we'll cut that piece of canvas into smaller bits and give it to everyone who wants to be involved in the project. On the weekend, people can come into the town hall and we'll have pens and paints available so that people can interpret their last piece. The other things we're going to have at the Greytown Arts Festival are cook events. The most exciting one for me is the pop-up kitchen event, where people will set up make-do kitchen just with wooden boxes and gas cookers in really weird places, for example as barns or people's living rooms. For our puppet show, we would really like to have a lot of community involvement in one of our big scenes. We've got a climactic scene in the play where we'll have a huge crowd that comes onto the stage. I really want to transform the whole town on the whole weekend and even before. All our advertising material will be in shop windows and different businesses in Greytown. We're going to have marionettes telling little stories, and they will promote the festival. And during the weekend, the puppets will be animated by people in the streets. We're going to have big dance events. We've got a woman who is a belly dancer, but because she's not in her 20s anymore, she thought she can't do belly dancing forever. But when she heard about the last piece, she thought, actually, this will be my last piece. You might think that belly dancing in the street is a really fascinating thing, but we've got even one thing that I'm even more excited about, which is tape art. They draw huge murals on walls of buildings. They've just recently done one at Te Papa in Wellington, and they are going to be interpreting the last piece with tape on a wall in Greytown. You might think that all these cultural things aren't really anything for children, but we also have a lot of things that children can do over the weekend. For example, the scavenger hunt, that is an all-weekend event every day. Children will get in the mornings a little clue that they have to resolve, and they have to go all around Greytown to find new clues. So as you can see, we've got a lot of really exciting events, and we want to lure a lot of people to Greytown, and it's really going to be an amazing weekend. But we also want you to be part of this, and we want you to get in touch with us if you've got an idea, if you want to do a specific performance, if you have a theatre play, if you want to be an artist who wants to create a piece of art, especially for the festival. Just go on the homepage, it's www.greytownartsfestival.co.nz, and you'll find an email address there that you can get in touch with.